Good morning. We'll do a little bit of a tutorial today, and then we're going to go and take some pictures of some old businesses. Sounds boring, but it should be a good one. Let's go. So for the first shot, just took of an old car dealership that's empty now, and set up for this. As usual, not using a tripod today. I wanted to move quickly. There's quite a few photographs I want to take. So for this one, shot at an f8. I had my ISO set to automatic, and I think it came out about ISO 640, something like that. So perfectly usable image. Going to be no issues with noise and things like that. And what I did use was a circular polarizer to really take the reflections out of the glass, so you could see inside the building, see the empty building. I need to lift the shadows in post-processing a little bit. Yeah, the clouds today, quite a nice sky actually for photography today. It's on and off with the sunshine, the clouds are moving, it's quite windy today. So yeah, f8, ISO 640. Handheld, shot at around about 35mm, this one. Empty car park, empty car dealership, a little bit of overgrown grass, just my thing. Okay, so let's move on to the next one, so let's go and find. Those last couple of images there shot on my 80 to 200. Tried shooting them wider, but you could see my reflection in the glass, which isn't what you want in a photograph. So used the longer lens to get right into the glass, to take away the reflection you could see inside. Also used a very shallow depth of field on the fire extinguishers. And we'll talk a little bit more about depth of field in a minute. Where are the lads and lasses? I always wondered if this day would come. I think I've just spotted somebody doing stealth camping. Didn't disturb them though. Hopefully they didn't realise I was there. Spoiled the camp for them. Hey. Anyway, I was talking about depth of field before, and yeah, depth of field. There's only really two ways that you can change the depth of field on something. There's only one way in your camera, and that's by the aperture. So your aperture is the amount that the diaphragm opens. Smaller aperture gives you a bigger depth of field, and a wider aperture gives you a shallower depth of field. And the other way to impact it is by getting closer to your subject. So even if you're shooting at f9, which is quite a small aperture, normally that would give you a lot of focus in your frame. If you get really close to your subject, the background will be blurry, or bokeh as we refer to it. So I've taken a few shots today, and I'll kind of show that in the video, in the edit. I'll show you where we've used the shallow depth of field. I'll also demonstrate where we've got closer to the subject to blow out the background as well. Yeah, so that's a little bit about depth of field. Hopefully give you some indication. I think next time I'll go into a lot more detail on that, and I'm probably going to focus on giving you a little piece of information in each video. And some of you guys will probably think that I'm teaching you how to suck eggs, but there are a lot of people out there who are just getting into photography. Maybe they've been doing it on the phones for some years and they've just got their hands on a new camera, maybe a mirrorless or maybe a DSLR, maybe even a used one. So yeah, trying to keep everyone involved, everyone kind of interested in things. But yeah, I'd be interested to know who that was in the stealth camp. I'm going to have watch some videos and see who it is. And if I do, I'll tag them. But yeah, I often get places where I often watch the stealth camp videos and think, yeah, I've been there taking photographs, and I'm always out early in the morning when there's nobody around, so be on your guard. Depiction of a steel rivet in concrete, hinting back to the past of Sunderland, where we used to build ships and take them all over the world. So I've really enjoyed today. Bit of nostalgia for me, come from this area originally. Some of these businesses have been around since I was a kid. Unfortunately, it looks like some of them are on the way out. I've always been predisposed to capture kind of melancholy. I don't know what it is, but I enjoy the peace and quiet. I enjoy sometimes being a little bit uncomfortable as well. It's not everyone's choice, not everyone's favourite, but I really enjoy it. So hope you do too. If you do, give us a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. Don't do this sort of thing all the time. A lot of the videos I do are varied. Sometimes it's in the countryside, sometimes landscapes. I haven't done any seascapes yet, which living in the northeast here, we've got some great coastline. Maybe I'll do that sometime as well. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this one. Until next time, see you later.